50,000 pieces stuffed into the skirt. 100,000 pieces stuffed into the shirt. These three women, stealing money from the bank. But all they stole were old banknotes. This is the Federal Reserve. There are more than 10 million US dollars in old banknotes every day. Was sent here. Destroyed like garbage. Watching the province's banknotes be shattered. Aunt May was stunned. Today is her first day as a bank cleaner. The captain told her, in addition to cleaning, also responsible for cleaning up these banknote scum. So much money, anyone will be moved. Not to mention that the husband is unemployed. Aunt May who is in debt. But the bank's security system is quite tight. From sorting to transportation. To the final smash. Every link has real-time camera monitoring. More importantly, the key to open the cash transfer car. There are only 3 in the entire bank. Separately in the sorting room and financial room. And the final smashing room. And the employees responsible for different processes can only stay in the corresponding area. Have a dedicated person to strictly time the clock. But Aunt May felt, as long as there are people in this world, there will never be an absolutely secure system. She is shopping in the supermarket this day. I accidentally found the lock on the shelf. Exactly the same as on the cash transfer truck. Secretly observed the camera. 20 days later. Finally at the elevator entrance. Found a blind spot in surveillance. She deliberately threw $10 on the ground during lunch. Then asked the colleague in front if he dropped it. Who knows that the other party not only said that it was not his own. I took it and turned it in. She must find 2 like-minded partners. After get off work, she stared at the fat sister in the crush room. But she just revealed the idea of stealing money. The other party refused. Because fat sister is a single mother. If you get caught, the 2 children will be sent to the orphanage. Aunt May saw at a glance. The child is her soft assistant. In the storage box of fat sister the next day, there are a few more leaflets for famous schools. Call Shaoxin for the child. Reasons that I can't refuse. Fat sister immediately decided to join. Then they found it again. Xiaoli who is in charge of transporting banknotes. She suffered from diabetes since childhood. The long-term cost of medicine has made her very unreasonable. The 3 hit it off. Also developed an action code. Touch the eyebrows. The next day, Aunt May hid the lock bought from the supermarket in her belt. Successfully passed the security check. Everything's ready. Aunt May and fat sister passed the code at lunch. Confirmed action. But Xiaoli suddenly shook her head. Come to the bathroom. Xiaoli said she had an ominous premonition today. The 2 are very primitive. Fat sister was so angry that she announced her dismissal. But just after get off work security, President suddenly appeared. It turned out to be a raid today. 3 people secretly rejoice. The next day, 3 women touch their eyebrows again. The action officially begins. The cleaning lady at the bank was cleaning up. Secretly put the lock on the cash transfer truck. Replace it with the same lock that you bought. Then put the number of this transfer vehicle. Told her colleague Xiaoli. Xiaoli is responsible for transporting the banknotes. She will wait for the elevator. Block your body with a money-carrying vehicle. Then use the key the aunt gave her in advance. Open the money transport truck. Quickly took out a few stacks of banknotes. Throw it in the trash can behind you. And all this, the security guards in the surveillance are unaware. Although these are old seconds that are about to be destroyed. But the amount is also fixed. So they colluded. The fat sister responsible for destroying banknotes. Aunt cleaning will lock the original lock. Put in the trash can in the bathroom. And when the fat sister destroyed the banknotes, take the opportunity to change the lock back. Thus, all the banknotes are turned into pieces. No one will find any less. At the same time, Mrs. Cleaning has already stolen the money. Take it away as rubbish. After success, the 3 will meet in the bathroom. Stolen banknotes, stuffed into clothes, and the security check after get off work. No body search under normal circumstances. Come home. 3 women immediately started counting money. Did not expect. They stole 90,000 yuan in the first action. Next day. But not long. They encountered a big problem. Because there is so much money. There is no place to put it at home. I can only dig a hole and bury it in the ground. Without any choice, fat sister and Aunt May's Wenfu decided to stop. But Aunt May and Xiaoli firmly disagree. Because the temptation of money is too big. But the 3 people who look good at each other can't cooperate tacitly. When Aunt May threw the key to fat sister this day, accidentally fell into the sewer. The only spare key is in Xiaolina. But to avoid suspicion, did not leave each other's mobile phone numbers. Aunt May called Wen Fu immediately. Husband notified Xiaoli's husband again. When Xiao Li knows, they have sent the money transport truck to the shattering room. When not shipping banknotes, she can't go to the crushing area downstairs at all. Fat sister here is coming soon. Shattered the next car of banknotes. If you can't open the lock, we'll show up soon. Xiao Li Jizang Shengzi. Pretend to fight with someone. Wrap the key in gum. Stuck to the elevator, and Aunt May downstairs pretended to clean. I dunked the gum. When she hurried to the crushing room, the security is helping the fat sister to open the lock. At this time he thought it was a broken lock. Aunt May immediately opened the security. Threw the key to fat sister. The crisis is finally relieved. But did not expect. The attentive security still found everything. But Xiaoshe didn't report on them. Because he has always had a crush on fat sister. Fat sister immediately dressed up. Started negotiations with Xiaoshe. Finally Xiaoshe has a girlfriend. Now the old banknotes go from sorting to shredding. Security and cleaning. Every link has their people. They are even more unscrupulous. Because the only risk is irregular body searches. Xiaoshe will inform in advance. But not long. Their ostentatious lives caught the attention of federal investigators. Aunt May feels something is wrong. But it's too late. The investigator came to the bank the next day. I took out a few photos of people's extravagant lives. Who knows that the arrogant president does not buy it? He firmly believes that his security system is impeccable. Actually drove the investigator away. At the same time, Aunt May's husband discovered. They have been monitored. Several people decided to destroy the evidence overnight. The fat girl threw all the bills into the fireplace. Aunt May's husband smashed the banknotes. Rush into the sewer. And Xiao Li and his wife just blow up the entire RV. But the police came. Several people were arrested. Fortunately, Aunt May brought a pack of banknotes. Slipped through the back door. After a night of interrogation, Xiao Li took all the guilt. The condition is that the fat sister is acquitted. Because she has 2 children. Just then Aunt May brought a lawyer. Because the investigator has no evidence to prove. The money was stolen from the bank. And the bank manager knew that 3 women were stealing money. But dare not admit it. Because he can't afford it. Such a serious consequence. At this time, a tax officer said. Even if the money was not stolen. But did not pay taxes. Still have to pay a fine. Finally several people were acquitted. But the stolen money was all confiscated. They became poor again. 8 months later. Aunt May has an appointment with 2 women. To the bar they frequent. Because her mother once said. Never put all the eggs. Put in the same basket. Turns out Aunt May knew it a long time ago. They will be exposed one day. So after every success. Will secretly take out part of it. In the bar they often visit. Looking at a room full of banknotes. 3 women held together excitedly.